NBA player props here for the NBA Summer League, Monday, July 3rd. Before we get started, link is in the description below. You can sign up for PrizePicks there. 100% deposit match by using that link. Discord link in the description. The main server is completely free. We also have that Patreon link in there as well, where I do post all the plays here that I'm making on PrizePicks for each given sport that I do play. But I do want to reiterate here, you guys, that this is the NBA Summer League. It's the first weekend, the first games of the NBA Summer League. This isn't even the Vegas Summer League. This is, I believe, the Salt Lake City Summer League here. Or maybe this is the California Classic. I don't know. One of the two, you guys. Very, very early Summer League games here. Keep in mind, there's volatility here, and you should not be betting more than like 0.5 units on these plays. Just keep that in mind, you guys. There is volatility here. It really, really comes down to playing time for all of these guys, in my opinion. But I do think two plays here that I'm giving are guys that I think, if given the minutes, can easily clear their lines. But let's not waste any time, you guys. Let's just get right into it. Again, I'm not a gambling expert, not financial advice. Simply just plays I'm personally looking at making. Hopefully give you guys some insight and analysis to then make your own player prop decisions here. I also do want to mention that I'm going to be going on vacation. So I'm not going to be posting the same amount of videos, but I'm probably going to be posting some YouTube shorts. So again, keep that in mind here. But yeah, let's get into it. The first one is going to be obviously only points prop that's only available on Summer League on PrizePicks. First one is going to be James Bouknight over 11.5 points. Both these plays are going to be overs, but James Bouknight, Charlotte, Spurs. I mean, just taking like into account like the regular season teams. Both these teams play no defense, so expecting somewhat of the same here, especially in Summer League. It's a lot of scoring. No players are trying to get injured, so it's a lot of scoring of the basketball here. Look at James Bouknight though. This is his NBA career, right? So, I mean, he's had some pretty decent scoring games. This is in his career. I mean, he had a 22 and a 21 and an 18-point game in his NBA career. We know he can score. That's kind of what he was drafted as. He's not a point guard, and he's not a huge shooting guard. He's like a 6'3", 6'4", 2. But I would say he's a pretty solid three-level scorer. He can get to the line, shoot the three, obviously, 54, 71, 25%. And then also, I think the volume should be there as well, especially with him being a third-year player. I mean, he's a third-year player, guys. When we take a look at James Bouknight's Summer League stats per game, he played in Vegas in 2021, 2022. He didn't play last season in the Summer League. I think he was hurt. But 2 years ago, again, in his rookie season, he averaged 28.8 minutes per game and averaged 16.7 points per game. He took 15 field goal attempts. So I'm not saying he's going to take the same, because Charlotte obviously has Brandon Miller, and they have a pretty stacked Summer League team. But 11.5 just too low for a player like James Bouknight, who's already proven he can score in the NBA. We kind of take a look at his G League stats as well. I mean, through 2 seasons in the G League, he's averaged 21.4 points per game and 17.6 points per game for an average of 18.5 points per game in 2 seasons in the G League. And then we look at his NBA per 36-minute averages this season. I mean, with all these major ball handling guards off the floor, James Bouknight per 36 minutes averages 16.1 points per game per 36 minutes, which is the highest among guards on that Charlotte roster with these guys off the floor. So I do like James Bouknight over 11.5 points, and I think maybe this has a chance to bump up to 12.5. The second play here is going to be Jaden Springer over 12.5 points. Now, Jaden Springer, he's like considered the headline player on this 76ers Summer League team. You can see here, entering his third season, 2022-2023 G League's Finals MVP, Jaden Springer headlines the Summer League roster. That has some other guys here, but it's not like the Sixers drafted like a lottery pick or like a first round pick, right? So like it's really Jaden Springer's team. Like, he's gonna have the keys to this offense. And if we take a look at Jaden Springer, his Summer League stats per game, I mean, he's played, this is his third Summer League, sorry. Rookie year, averaged 11.2 points per game. Last season in Salt Lake, averaged 13 points per game. And then averaged 9 points per game in Vegas. But that was when he was like the third, fourth option. Him being the number one option on this team here now. His G League stats were elite this season. In 24 games, he averaged 19 points per game on 14 shots. So shooting the 49% from the field here. We take a look at his NBA career. He does have a 19-point game in the NBA towards the end of the season, 8 for 13. So we know he's a pretty good scorer. And at 12.5, G League Finals MVP, you guys, line just seems too low. So I got these two guys who should be at the forefront of both their team offenses in the Summer League. Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I do want to remind you guys, extreme volatility here. Bet extremely light on these plays. Drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.